So, good morning, everybody. It's a great pleasure to me to be here with you and to accept the invitation from Eiko. I will try to explain the IJF scoring system. Some agree, some think that there is a better system, but the day someone will suggest us a better system, we will use it. So, here is like that. We use it for European competition, for world competition, and now I will explain how it runs. So, IJF scoring system. Okay. So, today we will have the clinic, and we will talk about the 5 kata competition: Nage, Katame, Kime, Goshin, and Juno Kata. We try also this system for Koshiki and Mitsutono Kata, but till now there are not official competition for those 2 kata. So today, this morning, we will have the oral speech, and afternoon we will have a discussion about the kata rules on the mat. So if you want, I prepare a small website. If you scan the code, you can have the link. If not, you have the address. And you will find a lot of documents. The rules in English, the published rule, IJF. Maybe if you have friends who speak Spanish or French, they are also in these 2 languages. You will find the PowerPoint and some other document. The score sheet you can print also. Everything is to download. If you need other document, I can put on this website also. I will show you. I don't have a connection here.
Can you read the website?
Yes. https sites.google.com/sites without S, site. Then US Kata Clinic. In one word, US Kata Clinic. Home is not necessary, I think. Maybe we can print it also. I can give you the paper. That's our website for the day. So, before to start speaking about the rules, when we have a championship, we start with a meeting. So today you are at the place of the judges. And first, for competition, we have to give the main reminder for rules, information. If you have to go to the sport hall to read the competition, we give also the transportation information. We have to give also the daily briefing with the main point, or if something happened, we have to tell to the judges. And then we have to speak about the transportation back to the hotel at the end of the competition. Function here is judges. You will have also, I will speak about kata and mat numbering, because in competition, IJF competition, place for the judges are numbered from 1 to 5, and mat also, sometimes 4, sometimes 3, but I will show you in this PowerPoint. General daily briefing, we speak about the venue, the lunch, coffee corner, toilet, first aid, medal places and flags. It's important for the judges because I will explain what happens sometime when we don't give this information. For competitors, we have also to remind that how is the judogi, the belt, the back number, because for international competition you have you need to have the official IJF back number with your country logo and with the name of the competitor. Belt, it's always for kata competition, black, 20 to 30 centimeter maximum, not shorter also, because you spend points. And for ladies, white t-shirt and clothes.
Sensei,
Yes?
can I ask why the black belt for kata competition instead of a person's true whatever their rank is?
I don't know really from where came the rule, but some say that when you arrive on the mat with a red and white belt, you can influence the judges. So it's better to put everybody on the same level for competition. Black belt, white judogi, and that's it.
I understand.
Okay.
Is competition only black belt and up, no brown belts?
No, for international competition, the rule till now is, it will change, but now it's 18 to and over, and first dan. But for the next year, IJF would introduce competition for youth, so we maybe start with 16 instead of 18. For the referee, we had a small discussion with Eiko. It's navy blue jacket, but black was also accepted. But the rule says, like for the referee in competition, it's also green trousers, black dark blue or navy blue jacket, white shirt, IJF kata tie if you have. But normally for IJF competition you need to have. For continental competition you need also maybe to have the continental tie. Black socks and black shoes. That's the judges' costume. So for the competitor there is no judogi control like in Shiai competition. But judges have to have a look on the judogi and on the belt. So the main points are here: 10 centimeter open, 20 centimeter cross it, 10 to 15 centimeter wide, and here 5 centimeter. Belt 20 to 30, not too short, not too long, and also normal trousers. As say always my friend Eric, not short. But we saw that in competition. Very, very short trousers. Back number, official back number, you know that. The name, country code, and 3 centimeter from the collar. It's important because in the rule, if back number or judogi is not correct, you lose point. So the general briefing is just before the competition in the morning. Normally, in the IJF rule, the judge who cannot participate to the meeting cannot participate to the competition. You have to be at the meeting to have all the information before the competition. At the daily briefing, as I said before, you will have information about first aid, toilet, bar, lunch, shuttle service, and so on. And after the competition, we try to make a debriefing. So you will have all the information about what happened on the day, what happened on the mat. The main problem we have to solve, if something special happened. So we have this debriefing and we will speak about. Mat. You know, the mat for competition, it's 8 by 8 meters or 10 by 10. Usually we have 8 by 8. But for World Championship and for Continental Championship, we ask the organizer to have 10 by 10. Why? Because 8 by 8 it's a bit short for Kimeno Kata. If you have to turn and go out, your weapon will be outside of the competition area. So for World Championship, we need something correct. So we prefer to have this one. If not, if you use 8x8, you have to take the decision and tell to the competitor that they can put the weapon outside of the competition area, or they have to put the weapon inside the competition area. So for Kime, they will make a small step, put the weapon on the ground, and then start kata. But it's a decision. The organizer should decide it. Usually, I prefer have the weapon in the competition area, but it's our own idea. So, here we'll start the problem. The kata result. With the system, the result of one pair is the sum of the point of each technique. So, judges will give score for each technique. Open ceremony for Nage no Kata, Ukiyotoshi, Ipponse Nage, Kata Guruma, and so on. We have point for each technique. And the sum of these techniques is the total score for the kata. The technique result is the total of the points of the 5 judges minus the higher score and the lower score. It's clear? Or it's better to show in detail?
In Nage no Kata, is each side judge or is
No, it's again.
together?
Yeah, left and right is one
technique.
technique. It's considered, yeah. We had a lot of discussion because some asked to have separate, split it, left and right. Till now, it's one technique. Okay? And here, it's just a reminder for each technique. Without big mistake, normally the score should be around 5. I will explain why it's around, because in the past, must be 5. Now it could be lower, because in the past we had also a line for the rhythm, the fluidity, and so on, the flow. And now it's in each technique. So this line disappears, and now we have only opening, closing, and the technique. Okay, maybe I will show the detail. So, there is an example. You have, what happened? So, each technique, score, judge 1, judge 2, 3, and so on. Total result is 34. But if you take out 5 and 9, you have 20. I will try. Correct. Higher. Lower. Higher. And lower. Lower, it's one lower score, but all the judges who have give this score are okay. And you see that that time when we take out the higher and the lower score, we have the right point. That's the system. So that means horizontal, technique score, vertical, total score, which will be displayed for the competition. Okay?
Sorry.
So, maybe I will take another way now. Why it's that important to have this kind of meeting and discuss about the rule? Here I will show you, it's a bit mathematics, but anyway, it shows the spirit of what we try to do. In 2010, for Nagi no Kata, we had such a result. 9 for the same technique. 9, 7, 5, 7, 6. Total difference 4 points. And you see all the differences between judges. Last year, World Championship, final scores. I made a graph with these two. Here the result between 5 and 9. All differences between judges, always. 6 years later, nearly 1 point difference for all techniques. That's the result of the job. Discussing, have meeting, show example, discussing together why this 3 point, why 5 points, and like that judges have the same meaning of the difference between big mistake, medium mistake, small mistake, and what it is really. Okay? I think that when I show this, a lot of people are surprised because such a difference and this one is completely different. With this result, competitors are confident to the judges. With a result like that, they say, "Oh, I had no chance." But it's not the result of my job. Okay?
Question?
Yes?
Is that one, are those numbers or those graphs able to be duplicated on other years? Would it be possible that you have one graph that is early on that shows a wide range, and last year shows a small range? There's different reasons for that. But do you have a similar trend for every year?
Yes, we do the stats nearly every year. And we saw that at the beginning the gap was, and I can show you another one. When we started the European Championship in 2004, the gap was bigger than this one. Here, there is, in 2010, also maybe 7, 8 years later. But at the beginning, everybody give points with its own sensitivity. Yeah? You know what I mean? And in Europe, you know, there are different countries and different styles. Italy and Spain, for example, work for a long time kata. But they had also a sensei from Japan with a certain style. In the north of Europe, it was a bit different. We had Awazu sensei in France, we had Ishiroabe sensei in Belgium, and they had also a style nearly the same. So the difference was very big between both regions. And I will say Belgian judges, when they say Spanish pair, you say, "Whoa, not so good." And the Italian and Spain, where they saw Belgium, France, or Germany, "Oh, not so good." And you saw the point. Italian, Spanish judges for Belgium and German, down. Belgian and France judges for Spanish and Italian, down. It was a problem because the kata was, in my opinion, quite good, but the standard was a bit different, and the judges didn't have communication at that time. So for them, the style was more important than the technique. Now we don't speak about style. You have the walking on the mat, preparation, tsukuri, kuzushi, kake. If it's not ippon, you lose point, because in competition, nage no kata, each throw is ippon. And the meaning change with the time.